What is going on, you beautiful people, and welcome back to the Upper 90. In today's video, we are doing the Chelsea injury report. We try to do this each and every week. Chelsea are playing Burnley this week, which, wouldn't or shouldn't be a hard game, but as of lately, Burnley have been playing very, very well. They knocked points off of Manchester United. They beat Tottenham, which I'm not too sure what's going on with Tottenham as of lately. They seem to be a struggling club, and maybe they're just a Dr. Jekyll and Hyde that they can win games and then just completely lose games, but enough with that. Chelsea, though, on the other hand, should be having quite a few players back from their injury report. Now, as you know, we had quite a few players missing out in our FA Cup game against Luton, which probably showed why we struggled. Our defense was lacking a lot of players, but lo and behold, we did win that game, and we are going to be playing Borough, which we'll do another video about that because Borough might be more competition than what we actually anticipate. But with this game in Burnley versus Chelsea, we're going to be multiple players are going to be missing out. Now, as we know, Azpilicueta will be missing out in this game still. He wasn't in training, so which is kind of a big knock, but we do have some of our players back, such as Reece James and Hudson-Odoi. So again, we do have other players that can play in that wing back position, but we are still also missing Christensen and Ben Chilwell, which, as we know, Ben Chilwell is up for the rest of the season. I'm just adding him in there. So that then leaves us with a few other players that may be on their way back this weekend, including Thiago Silva and Hakim Ziyech. Now, those two players are going to be very, very important for us in this match because, as we've seen, Chelsea definitely look a lot better with Thiago Silva and Rudiger as a pairing. Somehow, Thiago Silva is just a titan when it comes to our defense. If he's playing, we look rock solid. When he's not, it seems like we're missing that one captain or leader out on the pitch and organize our defense. Yes, Rudiger is a very good defender, but still, he needs that other guy to kind of back him up for the most part. It's almost like when David Luiz and Thiago Silva play. It allows Rudiger to go up because Thiago Silva can sit back and kind of take everything back, whereas we don't have Thiago Silva there. If Rudiger goes up, that leaves massive space in our defense. Now, that being said, the other important player is Ziyech because we definitely need him playing in this match. The way he's been playing as of lately in the Premier League, he's definitely been one of our talismans for creating a lot of chances and scoring goals, and especially when it comes to Burnley, who, as we know, are a very defensive-minded team. It's going to be very difficult to break down their low block. Yes, we have other players such as Christensen, Kai Havertz, Timo Werner, who are very pacey that can maybe run past some of these players, but for not getting the balls to those players, if they're not able to run past these guys, it's going to be very difficult, whereas Ziyech, as we've seen before, his footwork is just clinical, and that allows them players to overlap him, but he's also dribbled through their defense as well, which then can create chances for our players. Now, that being said, if our players then get those chances, if they score goals, that's another whole different story, but as of lately, hopefully that does change for us. Romelu Lukaku and Timo Werner did just score in the FA Cup, so maybe that will help boost up their confidence a little bit more and more in this match. Now, as I've said before, though, this is a double week for Chelsea. We have a game this weekend and then later in the week, so we may have another report on our injury report, but as of right now, we're very fortunate. We only have a few players out. Like I said, Azpilicueta, Ben Chilwell, and right now it seems like Christensen are going to be the only players, which means that Reece James will also be back in the starting 11. Hopefully, he's played 2 matches now, hasn't done the full 90 just yet, but I think this is going to be his first weekend back to be fully fit, which again, that's also going to help. So again, if Ziyech and Reece James can play on that right side, both those players can definitely whip in the ball for hopefully Lukaku, Kai Havertz, Timo Werner, depending who's starting up top, but hopefully that will then help us score at least 1 or 2 goals, because if Thiago Silva and Rudiger are back in our defense, we shouldn't let any goals against Burnley. Yes, they do have a few players that can maybe score a goal, but overall Chelsea should win this game. So my prediction is going to be a 2-0 win against Burnley, and that way Chelsea can keep getting closer and closer to that second and first place position, because I think Manchester City are going to start slipping a little bit, and Liverpool are in cruise control right now, but hopefully we can catch up to one of those teams and just solidify ourselves in the top 4. So that is all I have for you today. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe down below. I greatly appreciate that, and watch my video on Chelsea's future. I think you'll enjoy it. So I will see you next time.